Shalom. First and foremost, all praise to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Divine to the Apostle Great Millstone. As I tells one with another GMS fruit of knowledge. Okay, and this is as well as a GMS motivation. It's like it. And basically, this motivation is entitled Brothers in Arms. Now, Brothers in Arms is when you're in battle and you have, the men that surround you. And you brothers who basically, how you say it, begin to call yourselves brothers after however many years you guys spend together on the battlefield. Okay, and you go through a lot of hell on the battlefield. Okay, as an individual, being an individual brother in arms, you go through a lot of hell. This being the year 2017 is the year of death, destruction, and diligence. Now, when I think about brothers in arms and the whole concept of our topic, in my perspective, it goes to that word diligence. Because in able to complete to complete the mission, you have to be diligent enough to continue until basically having patience and however long it takes to get the mission completed. But through that course, it's basically diligence. Okay, so no further ado, I'm going to get into it. It's a couple of scriptures, and Lord willing, it's edifying. I guess this is my intro scripture, but I'm gonna go through Second Peter, the first chapter. But I'm a precept, throughout the whole first, beginning with I believe it's the 4th to 11th verse. Just give three precepts throughout, those couple of verses. Okay, so this is the intro scripture. This is Joshua 20:25. It says, "But take diligent heed to do the commandment and the law, which Moses, the servant of the Lord Yahweh, charged you, to love the Lord Yahweh, your power, and to walk in all his ways, and keep his commandments, and to cleave unto him, and to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul." Now let's get into that word diligence, but take diligent heed to the commandment and the law. And what is the commandment? Okay, one of the commandments is to go out on the highways and byways. Okay, to feed the flock. Okay, and that's what we have to do. Okay, that sums up us. Okay, as far as being diligent. Let's see. Well, before I go into it, I'm not gonna go into in it. Diligent. It was a word I was looking for, but I think it's diligence when you go into the Greek. So we'll wait on that. I'm gonna read this one more time. This is Joshua 22:5. It says, "But take diligent heed to the commandment and the law." Right. Being in His truth. And what are the commandments, man? Keeping the beard on your face. Okay. Not worshiping idols. I'm trying to think of some minor ones. Oh, no tattoos. I'm just giving out minor ones, things that we can keep. Oh, keeping the Sabbath. So these are laws that we have to continue doing, basically to be, being diligent in this truth. The minor ones. I'm just speaking on the minor ones that's coming to my head right now. But within all of that, a commandment is to go out on the highways and byways to continue in this work. Okay. It says, "Which Moses, the servant of your Lord Yahweh, charged you to love the Lord Yahweh, your power, and to walk in all his ways, and to keep his commandments, and to cleave unto him." And how do you cleave unto the Lord? You cleave unto him by doing what he says. Yes, reading the scriptures. That's just how you cleave unto him. Read the scriptures, get closer to him, know what he like and know what he dislike. Know what laws to keep, know what laws we have to keep. Know what things we can and cannot do. That's cleaving unto him, basically knowing the Lord, giving diligence to Yahweh Shema Shai and doing this work. Praying and fasting. That's cleaving unto the Lord. It says that to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul, all your mind. Okay? It says to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul. Meaning with everything you got. So this is why I think of the word diligence, because it says to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul, meaning giving diligence to him. You know? Okay, now this is 2 Peter 1:4. It says, whereby are given unto us exceeding great and precious promises, like that by these ye might be partakers of the divine nature, having escaped the corruption that is in the world through lust. See, because what do you do? It says, but take diligent heed to do the commandment of the law. Because we took heed to that. And we took heed to serving the Lord with all our heart and soul. Okay? And once we do that, that's how we escape. It says, having escaped the corruption that is in the world through lust. We escaped this. Okay? We escaped all of that. You know? By heed. By taking heed. Okay, now this is verse 5. It says, and besides this, give all diligence. Add to your faith virtue, and to virtue knowledge. Okay? So, what's the knowledge? Okay? Before I get into the word, what's the knowledge? The knowledge is the scriptures. Okay? The virtue is this truth, man. The understanding of it. And to knowledge. So, first thing it says, giving all diligence. And when we have diligence, by doing this work, we get the word diligence. Sound off, so I guess. Well, I believe it's pronounced spade. No, I guess it's not working. Okay, but that's all right. So diligence, haste, earnest, earnestness in accomplishing, promoting or striving after anything. To give all diligence, interest oneself most earnestly. Haste, with haste, diligence. So it says haste, meaning ready, quick, speedily, giving haste. Let's see what haste means. And that's what we do when it comes to when it comes to the truth, the scriptures. Okay? I just wanna go into haste real quick. What's the word? Salakia. To haste. It goes back to the same word. See, diligence and haste, the same thing. Okay? So giving haste is uploading the videos. Okay, giving haste is is going out there on the highways and byways. Okay, giving haste is doing the shows, doing the live shows. Okay, that's haste, man. That's diligence. Okay, and it's instant in season and out of season, man. That's haste. Okay, that's diligence. Okay, so let's keep it going back to 2 Peter. There we go. So it says, and besides this, giving all diligence into your virtue, Slakia, and add to your faith virtue, and to virtue knowledge. So these are the things that we have to do. Okay, that's why this is one of my favorite scriptures to go through, because this is how you know If if you claiming to be a man of the Lord, it's a foundation. It's a foundation that we have to adhere to and go by. Okay, so diligence. Shalakia. This is Ezekiel 33:2. This is a part of being diligent. Son of man, speak to the children of thy people and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon the land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman. So we are the men at the coast. We are the watchmen. Okay? It says, when I bring the sword upon the land is Babylon. That sword is what? Ultimately, the thermonuclear missiles. Okay? So the Lord is going to bring a sword in America, which aka Babylon, okay? And let me finish before I say what I had say that part. If when he see if the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. Now, so we see the sword, we see the destruction that's going to happen to America, aka Babylon. And the sword is from Yahweh Bashem Shai, but it's through the so-called white man, which is the Edomites, according to the scriptures. Okay, see, that's how it plays out. So to give diligence, okay, it says this is being diligent. If when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. Then that's what we're supposed to do: blow the trumpet and warn the people. Okay. The year to push just went past. You can't tell me as long as I've been in. Okay, I believe that that year 2016 was an overflow of videos, man. An overflow of videos. Okay, an overflow from all the camps simultaneously, man. You get like certain subscriptions to brothers' accounts. Your phone is always ringing, man. Every other second is a ding or a ring of a video being uploaded, man. That was the year to push, and that's what this was. Because the men of the Lord is going to give what? Diligence. Okay, this is diligence. If when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. Okay, it says, then whosoever heareth the sword, so like it, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. See, so we want blood off of our hand. Okay, that's why we're doing it. It's going to be on their own head, which is the 2/3. It says he heard the sound of the okay, he heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. His blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. So the ones who delivering their souls is the elect. Okay, is the 144,000. Those are the ones who ultimately is gonna deliver their soul from this destruction that's at hand. Okay, verse 6 says, but if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any persons from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hands. You see that now? You got IUIC. They're not warning people for the destruction of America or Babylon. Okay, you got ISUPK. They're not warning the people of the destruction that's coming. They're not talking about the RFID chip and the nuclear missile that's going to destroy America diligently. Okay, they're having too many having debates, man. You got IUIC. You definitely ain't going to deliver souls because they're not even giving out the name. That's a part of warning the people. You have to warn the people and give them something to call on to. You know? It says, so thou, O son of Salakia, this is Ezekiel 33:7. It says, so thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and warn the people from me. So that's another thing. You know, you got these guys out here talking, shit about the men of the Lord or even the prophets, and you got these polygenics and these hell, even guys who call themselves Israelites. It says, "Warn them from me." This is Yahweh Shai Shai's scriptures, man. This isn't of our own accord, man. We're supposed to be give diligence and be diligence and being servants to Yahweh Shemashah by speaking his word, man. That's our job. Because it said warn them from me. Okay? So that's what these people don't understand, or your woman don't understand, or their family don't understand. This ain't of our words, man. They want to call us a cult or an occult or the devil or Satan or false prophets, but we're doing what is required of us, and that's to warn, man. Them other guys in the other camps and these 2/3 and these scoffers and scorners, man, they're not. They believe that this is from us, man. That's why it's spiritual, man. It's from Yahweh Shemel Shai. You know. Another part of being diligent is this, man. This is Sirach 30:38 and 24. It says, "The wisdom of a learned man cometh by the opportunity of leisure, and he that hath little business shall become wise." And the leisure time that you're supposed to get and able for you, maybe this should have went first, because the leisure time that we get is and to obtain the wisdom that the men of her have now. And I'm gonna just begin with Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Arimla, Apostle Rakar, you know, because they got wisdom throughout the all the time that they've been in this truth, okay, and the leisure time, not being busy. I can say for Apostle Tahar, that man is ultimately wise in knowing these scriptures. That's why he can go outside and do this scripture, Ezekiel 33:2. That's why Apostle Aramlab can do Ezekiel 33:2. That's why Apostle Kabar can do Ezekiel 33:2. You know, two on down. It's warning the people because they got the wisdom of a learned man coming by the opportunity of legion. He that had little business shall become wise, because those men of the Lord put in this work doing this. Okay, I'm gonna begin with them on down. You know, so we have that time to sit down. This goes with eating the whole roll, man. You know, then we can go out there and do this. You know, but this all comes with diligence. You know, let's go back. This is you know what? Let me recap Slovakia. Maybe I can take this off real quick. There we go. It says, and besides this, given all diligence, add to your faith virtue, and to your virtue knowledge, and to knowledge temperance. So when you knowledgeable and understanding of this word and of this truth, that develops temperance. And what is temperance? Let's see what temperance means. Like I said, I just want to go into a couple of words and bring that out. Okay, this is temperance. Let's see if it's a work. Oh, not working. That's all right. That's temperance is self-control. Now, when you get the knowledge of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and one of the knowledge is this: waiting upon the Lord to deliver us. Okay, that's self-control. That's temperance. That's patience. Okay, we have to wait on uh, Yahweh Shemel Shai by having control of ourselves. You know, not how can I say it? Not committing adultery. Okay, not I kind of jumbled up a little bit. So lucky for that, but the self control that we're supposed to have is, well, not going out and doing your own thing, as far as killing Edomites or being a 2/3, or you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying. That's having self control, man. Not having sex on the Shabbat. That's self control, man. That's temperance, because you understand, you got the knowledge. So now all you have to do is wait and continue not to go off. It says, be peaceable with all men. Proverbs 25:28. He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. Okay, so you're like a man who can't rule his spirit, a man who has no temperance. Okay, no self control. Can't just do your own thing, man. You're supposed to be in order. Okay, like I said, committing adultery, you gotta have rule over your own spirit, man. Go being around niggas, you gotta have rule over your own spirit, man. Giving diligence to make calling election sure, man. You gotta have rule over your spirit. Okay, going out on the highways and byways, and hell, when you're on the workplace, you gotta have rule over your spirit in anything and everything you do. Okay, any and everything you do. It says, and to knowledge, because you got the knowledge. What is the knowledge? The knowledge comes by this, by becoming wise. Okay, by studying. Okay, so once you study so much, you understand the scriptures and what is required of you. And part of that is having rule over your spirit, because you have to have temperance. With all that knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shah that you receive, into your knowledge, self-control. Okay, into self-control, patience. You have to be patient in this thing. You know, you have to suffer. That's part of being patient, suffering. Okay, because Yahweh Shema Shah promised us something, man. He promised us the kingdom. Okay, so that's why we have to be patient. Okay, this is patient, steadfast, waiting for, patient, enduring. You know, steadfastness, consistency, endurance. Okay, now this is Hebrews 10:36. It says, "For ye need, for ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of the Most High, ye might receive the promise." Okay, going back to this Joshua. Okay, by keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay, and by walking in the Lord's ways, by serving Him, by cleaving unto Him with all your heart. Okay, and serve Him with all your heart and soul. Is because you had that patience. It says, "For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of the Most High," which is this, ye might receive the promises. So that's the ultimately what we're waiting on, to receive the promises. So in order for we to do that, we have to have patience, man. Okay? It says, "For yet a little while, and ye that shall come will come and will not tarry. Now the just shall live by faith. But if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him." So it's a reason why it said, "Now the just shall live by faith," is because when you have faith in Yahweh Shema Shai, that's when you have faith in Yahweh Shema Shai, that's gonna get you through all this that's gonna happen. You know, by having that faith. And that's the part of the reason why this is one of the first things that it mentions is about the faith. Okay? It says, "And besides this, giving all diligence, add to your faith." So you being diligent of Yahweh Shema Shai is adding to your faith because of your studying, your reading, and doing what you're supposed to be doing or required. And the Lord is getting you through. That's when your faith begins to get built. You know? Now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back because he didn't have faith, he wasn't being diligent, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, bringing destruction, the world. And that's the time we are living in, man. We're living in death, destruction, and diligence. Okay, because you're gonna go back into this world, man. If you're not diligent, if you ain't doing what you were supposed to do and required of, you're going back into this world, man. But of them that believe to the saving of the soul, the ones who are doing this work, you know. This is Revelations 2:25, going back, still dealing with the word patience. "But that which ye have already hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations." Okay, so that's faith, man, holding fast. The scripture's not just saying nothing to say it. Second Peter told us that we had to have faith, and Salakia, not faith, we had to have patience. So if we're patient, This we're gonna receive something. This is our reward. Okay? This is the reward. Being patient. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works until the end, to him will I give power over the nations. You know? There's another part about being patient. Going through going through hell, suffering, going through temptation. Okay? You have to be patient with that, because that's really suffering. Let's go back here real quick. Get patience real quick. Patient, a patient enduring. Okay, which I read it in endurance. Okay, because I'm going by certain words that I've read and seen. So enduring, you have to endure when you're going through hell and temptation. You know, that's a part of the patience. 1 Corinthians 10 and 13, there had no temptation taken you, but such is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. Okay. Oh, and not to mention, um, it says that ye may be able to bear it, because the Lord knows your faith level. You know, because it said he won't, he who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. You know, so you you're gonna go through temptations like it, because that's what all the brothers in arms are going through, temptation. The Most High is faithful. You know, now let's get keep going, keep going. This is patience, Shalakia. This is I'm gonna read it again. 2 Peter 1:6. And to knowledge temperance, and to temperance patience, to patience godliness, and to godliness brotherly kindness, and to brotherly kindness charity, which you're doing something for Akim, doing something for the brotherhood. You know, brotherly kindness. Biggest one of the biggest brotherly kindness deeds was laying down for your brother, and that's what Yahweh did. Okay, this is John 15:13. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. See that? Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. And his friends we know, which means his brothers. Okay? That's brotherly kindness. That's the brotherly love that we're supposed to be embodied in the spirit of, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. We're supposed to be in that mindset, that because that's brothers in arms. You're out there with your brothers, okay? And certain sacrifices have to be made. Certain you're laying your life down for him. When they say cover me, you know, and when you go into the war movies, when you covering him, you're running out there first. You know, you have a man who's running out there, then you have a man who's backing him up. So that's laying your life down for your brother. You know, and this is last but not least, this is the last scripture. This is 1 John 4:20. If a man say, I love the Most High, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love the Most High? Yahweh Shema Shai, whom he hath not seen. Okay? Because, and to godliness brotherly love, and to brotherly kind, and to godliness brotherly kindness, and to brotherly kindness charity. And all of this is being A1, you can say, with your brothers. Okay? Being a helper, a servant to your own brothers, you know? This is for if these things be in you. So after all of that, let's recap. Let's recap real quick. Okay, and besides this, giving all diligence, add to your virtue Add to your faith virtue, add to your virtue knowledge, and to knowledge temperance, and to temperance patience, and to patience godliness, and to godliness brotherly kindness, and to brotherly kindness charity. So, okay? For if these things be in you and bound, that make you that ye shall neither be barren nor fruitful in the knowledge of our Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai. So you won't be barren or unfruitful in this thing, man. You're gonna know. You're gonna camps are gonna grow. That knowledge is gonna grow. Your faith is gonna grow. Your diligence is gonna grow. Okay. If you do all of that, it says, but he that lacketh these things is blind and cannot see afar off. Why? And what was the afar off? The far off is ultimately the promise, you know, and hath forgotten that he was purged from his old ways. Right. Because the Lord gave you this light, and you got rid of the light. You trimmed your light. You got rid of it. You set your light down. To go back in the world, and you forgot that when the Lord gave you that light, He forgave you for the wickedness that you did. But now you want to go back into it because you didn't have that faith, man. It says, wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fail. So if you read 2 Peter 1-4 all the way to 7, you'll see what you need to do, man. That's your diligence, blueprint. Okay. Verse 11, for so an ancient shall be ministered unto you abundantly into the everlasting kingdom of our Lord and Savior Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. See? And you're going to be accepted, man. Okay? Through Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, by being diligent, having virtue, patience, temperance, brotherly kindness, charity. Okay? So, with that concludes the lesson. I hope you, brothers and sisters who's watching, was edified with brothers in arms. So with that, I'd like to call out Yahweh Shemel Shai, Brakatah Hawa, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, double honor to the Apostle Great Millstone, and Shalom.